Hello viewers, welcome back to the channel. By the video title, you know what this video is about. We're discussing, of course, some NBA award odds. You know, you guys know it's like 13, 14 games left, depending on what team you are. There's like 14 games left, around that range, left in the season. So we're gonna see who's gonna come out Defensive Player of the Year, MVP, Most Improved Player. We're gonna go through the list, look at the odds. We'll start off first with Rookie of the Year. Rookie of the Year odds, Stephen Castle is still favored to win it. You got Jalen Wells as well, and you got Zachary Versace. I think Stephen Castle most likely will get it. We've seen his improvement throughout the year with the Spurs, develop into a point guard. They kind of have him playing the 2 and the 3 sometimes as well like that, but improving as a player and stuff. You know, having Chris Paul there helps out a lot, and you know, a lot of different, and him being one of the best point guards, you know, of course, a Hall of Famer, like that helping you out and stuff in instances. But we've seen Stephen Castle improve a lot, play very good and stuff, be a playmaker as well, be solid on defense as well to make plays. So he's probably in favor to probably win that Rookie of the Year. He had Wemby win the Rookie of the Year last year, so now you have back-to-back. I have back-to-back Rookie of the Years. We've seen that before with the Fever. Remember the Fever had, of course, Leah Boston win it one year. Then the following year you have Caitlin Clark win it. So back-to-back Rookie of the Years to try to like build your team up to get it to the point you want to get it. Moving on next, we have Defensive Player of the Year. And then Mobley will probably win this one. They got Dyson Daniels behind them, and Draymond Green is favored as the third one to win it as well. I think Evan Mobley probably win it. I think I had Wemby win it at first, but Wemby went down with the injury, you know, the blood clot injury, where he missed the rest of the season. I think if Wemby was still healthy, he would definitely be winning this award, taking it by storm like that. He'd probably get all the votes. He might still get some votes as well, even being injured, all the stuff he has done. I think to this point, it's still substantial. Substantial to this point like that, having all those blocks he has, the steals he has, and being able to switch 1 through 5. And the guy that big shouldn't be able to guard in many positions, but Wemby was able to do it. But Evan Mobley's been playing very good too. The Cavaliers are up there at the top seed for a reason, because Evan Mobley is the anchor of the defense, going out there and making plays and being there, disrupting passing lanes and doing all type of things you love to see. All the dirty work like that. That might not get highlighted all the time, but in this award case right here, it gets highlighted a lot. The Defensive Player of the Year. So I think Evan Mobley was likely to win this one, but never know. Never know. Moving on next, Sixth Man of the Year. You got Peyton Pritchard favored it, and Malik Beasley favored it. Peyton Pritchard is averaging 14 points per game, and he never started once. He never started once like that. That'd be crazy. If he won this award, I think Malcolm Brogdon won it for the Celtics or the Pacers. No, he won for the Celtics, yeah. Malcolm Brogdon won for the Celtics, I think. Because it would make sense if he didn't win it, yeah. So he won, I think, a few years back. And then you have Peyton Pritchard winning right here too, so that should be cool. You have 2 60-man a year. The Celtics got a great roster, like I mentioned before. I hate to say it, I'm a Heat fan, you know. My Heat have lost 9 straight games as well, so like real bad for us right now. Looked down bad. We lost to the Pistons via a game-winning 3 yesterday, so that was a bad one right there. I was watching that and watching wrestling, AEW wrestling at the same time. I was like, come on, man. Tyler Hero tied it up, and then game-winning 3, the Heat lose. Like, come on. But it's okay. We still got a chance a little bit. But I think Peyton Pritchard, he's playing very good. The Celtics roster has been constructed nicely. Most of these guys they have in the roster, they drafted them. And you look at Peyton Pritchard, another guy they brought in, and I didn't think Peyton Pritchard would be anything special. And you see him get better and better and better. Now he's averaging 14 points per game this season. Haven't started a single game yet either, so he technically is a 6th man, really. Like that in a sense, you know, out there playing, stretching the floor as well with the 3-point shooting and being just a playmaker. And just being one of those fire starters like that. Because sometimes you see the team, they start a little shaky. Such a team is very good, but they start shaking sometimes. You know, they have moments where they start shaky, and Peyton Pritchard be at that fire like that. He'll light them a little bit, hit a deep 3, and start hitting some shots and make some plays, and then you start seeing everybody get it going and start going crazy. But he probably most likely will win this one. Most Improved Player, definitely Cade Cunningham. Cade Cunningham been playing very good basketball, became an all-star, and the Pistons are actually sitting in the 6th spot in the playoffs right now. They're most likely gonna make the playoffs as well too, so we'll see how things kind of go out. They got a few more games to win to probably clinch a spot. Beating my Heat yesterday probably helped them even more to getting close to clinching that spot in the 6th for the 6th seed and stuff. As you guys know, Cade Cunningham and the Pistons, you know, start off a little shaky with them. You know how things are going. People had a lot of rumors that said that Cade Cunningham might get traded from the Pistons for last season and stuff. Stayed with the team. They got a new coach, new system. Everything kind of went together, and now they see themselves getting the playoffs and finally entering that playoff drought as well. So it's gonna be very cool to see what happens. Coach of the Year, we got Kenny Atkinson. They got JB Bickerstaff. That's the Pistons coach, of course. He was very angry. He was very angry last time. Like that. He was very angry. What game was that? It was one of those games that I think a call happened. He was real mad that game. It was against the Thunder. That's what it was, the Thunder. I think SGA did something, and the Thunder. I think the Thunder. They have doing some flops and like getting all the free throws and stuff. And you see, of course, who was it? BK Cunningham got teched twice, and the Pistons had 5 techs in that fourth quarter. You're like, come on, man, really? Like 5 techs, really? You basically giving them the game like that in a sense. So he was very mad in that interview a few days ago. But he was doing a good job. Coach JB been doing a great job in getting his team right, getting his team back to being a competitive level team, and actually have a chance to maybe make it past the first round too, because they get matched up with the right people. They have a lot of guys. That's one thing that you have when you start drafting a lot of players and high up in the draft. You start drafting all those first picks after the losing seasons, and you can kind of build your team up. You see a lot of those picks, a lot of those guys. Look at the Rockets, same thing. A lot of those guys like that, those hot picks and stuff. You have a deep roster, so Pistons could possibly upset some people a little bit in the playoffs as well. I wouldn't be surprised if they did it too, because it's like, hey, they got these pieces, they got these nice guys and stuff. A lot of players have been improving a lot, and they be put them in the right spot to go out there and play. Do offensively and defensively. We've seen them play through adversity when they're down. We've seen them come back and make big time wins. We've seen them have the lead and know how to hold the lead and be mature enough to keep things going and playing smart basketball with the high IQ. They're doing a good job. So Coach JB might be Coach of the Year. So we'll see. We'll see. Moving on next, of course, we have Clutch Player of the Year. That's a new award. The Clutch Player of the Year, new award already been here. They got Jalen Brunson, Trae Young, and Jokic. Those 3 guys all been clutch this whole season. Jalen Brunson, the Knicks, and of course Trae Young, Ice Trae. There's a reason he got the Ice Trae because he always find a way to freeze the opposing team with a big shot or a big layup or something like that. Get into the rim, big play he'll make. He's an amazing player too. So any one of those guys can win that really. But I haven't really had a Clutch Player of the Year award. I'm not familiar with that one. And of course, MVP will be one of the ones too as well. You look at Jokic and SGA being top 2 guys. I think Jokic is the MVP in my opinion. A center averaging a triple-double is absolutely insane and crazy. His ability to go out there and score and play and on his team. Because if you're going by most valuable player award, well, like you take him off his team, how the team will look without him. Jokic is the driving force of that team. Jamal Murray is cool. Don't get me wrong. He's never been an All-Star though. But he's very cool. But Jokic is the driving force of that team. He does everything. He fills the stat sheet up. Now defensively, he might be a little shaky sometimes, but he fills the stat sheet up. But SGA have been a very good dominant force too, averaging 32 points per game. He's a free throw merchant sometimes, but averaging 32 points per game, going out there being dominant, playing defense as well. Because he play more defense, a lot more defense than Jokic too. So it's kind of shaky, kind of be a toss up. I would say Jokic. But I wouldn't be mad if SGA won it. I'm like, hey, last year he was in the same predicament as well, and he's building that repertoire up. Back-to-back years, averaging over 30 points per game is absolutely crazy. So I wouldn't be mad if he won it either. So he can kind of go either way. But I'm picking probably Jokic to win his 4th MVP, right? I think so, yeah, 4th MVP. But yeah, that's all I have for today's video. By the odds and predictions, just a quick little video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave your predictions down below. Who you think gonna win Coach of the Year, who gonna win Defensive Player of the Year, MVP, Rookie of the Year as well, Clutch Player of the Year, which I didn't know was an award, Most Improved Player, like I mentioned, and as well, who's gonna win that 6th Man of the Year too? Who's gonna win one of those awards? Let me know down below, and I'll see you guys when I see you. Peace.